Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to create or update MailerLite subscribers on Teleform submission. So let's suppose I am running digital marketing agency and I am collecting all my potential clients with the help of Teleforms. Now I want that whenever there is a new form submission in my Teleforms, it should be automatically created as a subscriber in my MailerLite account. Now doing this manually will be a very time consuming task, so I am completely going to automate this process. And to do this automation, I am going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Tele and MailerLite. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I am going to build this connection in such a way that whenever I will receive new form submission in my Tele, a subscriber will be automatically created in my MailerLite account. Now, if you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to create or update MailerLite subscribers on Teleform submission. For this, I have created an automation workflow with the help of Pabbly Connect between MailerLite and Teleforms, and now we are going to do a form submission in this Teleforms, and after the form submission has been done, a subscriber should be created in my MailerLite. So we are going to open my Teleforms to check this automation workflow once. So this is my form and I am going to fill some dummy details in all these fields. So let's say my first name is new, my last name is user, email address is new321@pabblytudes.com, phone number is this, company name is Pabbly, and service that I am interested in is social media marketing. Now I am going to click on the submit. And here I have done the form submission. Now this subscriber should be created in my MailerLite. So let's open my MailerLite account and I am going to refresh this page once. And here we can see that we have created this new321@pabblytudes.com as a subscriber in my MailerLite account. The name was new user, company name was Pabbly, phone number was this. So this is how this automation workflow will run, and now to learn how to create this, let's start creating this from the beginning. In this video, we are going to learn how to create or update MailerLite subscribers on Teleform submission. For this, we are going to create automation between Teleforms and MailerLite with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect/inr/ in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I am an existing user, I'll click on this sign in, and here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I am going to click on this Pabbly Connect, access now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders that I have created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, you simply have to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow button, and first I need to provide the workflow name, and then I have to select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first let's name this workflow as how to create or update MailerLite subscribers on Teleform submission, and now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders that have been created, and here I am going to select this forms automation and then click on create. Now here, as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to create or update MailerLite subscribers on Teleform submission, which means whenever there will be form submission in my Teleforms, a subscriber will be created in my MailerLite account, which means whenever there will be Teleform submission, this complete workflow here will get triggered because trigger says when this happens. So when form submission in Tele happens and then action says do this, then create or update MailerLite subscribers. So here in my trigger application, I am going to take Tele, and then in my trigger event I am going to take this new response. Now I need to make connection between Teleforms and Pabbly Connect, for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my Teleforms with Pabbly Connect. So reading this help desk, I am going to make this connection, and to make this connection, let me open my Teleforms account. So this is my Tele account and these are the forms that have been created. Here I am going to use this contact us form. So I'll open this. And then to make this connection, I have to click on this integrations option and then I have to provide the webhook URL which I am provided in this workflow. So I'll go back to my Teleforms and click on this edit option and remove the previously existing webhook URL. Go back to Public Connect, copy this webhook URL and paste that webhook URL over here. Now I have to click on this save changes. So here I have successfully added the webhook URL which I was provided in my Public Connect workflow here in this particular form, contact us form. And now if I go back to Public Connect, I can see this waiting for the webhook response and under this it is written, now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Now this means so as to get the webhook response over here in this workflow, I need to do a test submission in this particular form where I have added the webhook URL. Now after the form submission, if Public Connect captured that response here in this workflow, this means the connection setup that we have created with the help of this webhook URL between Public Connect and Tele, that is successful. So here I am going to open my form and for that I have to click on the share and I am provided the link to this form. So I am going to copy the link and paste that in the new tab. And now I am going to fill some dummy details in all these fields. So let's say my first name is latest, my last name is user, my email address is, my first name is latest, last name is user, email address is latest@pablitudes.com, phone number is this, company name is this, and the service that I am interested in is, let's say, SEO. Now I am going to click on this submit and here I have done the form submission. Now all these details should be captured in my Public Connect workflow. So let's open my workflow. And if I scroll down, I can see that I have received the response. The first name that we entered was latest, last name was user, email address was latest@pablitudes.com, phone number was this, company name was Pabli, and the service that I am interested in is SEO. Now as soon as I've done the form submission, I have received that response here in this workflow, and this means the connection setup that we have created with the help of this webhook URL between Public Connect and Tele, that is successful. And now whenever there will be form submission in this particular form, I will start receiving the response here in this workflow. Now moving on to the next step, whenever there is Teleform submission, I want to create or update MailerLite subscribers. So then in my action application, I am going to take MailerLite. And then in my action event, as I want to create or update subscriber, I am going to take this. Now I have to click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection. And now to make this connection, we have to enter the token. So following this help desk, I am going to click on this hyperlink given over here. And then this developer API page will appear in front of me. Now on the right hand side, I can see this generate new token. So I'll click on this and then I have to name this token. So let's say the name is new123. And then I have to click on this. I have read and understood the API requirements. And then I have to click on this create token. Now I have been provided with the API token, which I am going to copy and simply paste that over here and then click on this save. So here MailerLite is connected with Public Connect and now I have to enter all these details. So the first one is that I have to enter the subscriber email. Now to enter this, I have to follow an important step. I have to turn on this mapping button on and then I have to remove this email address. And now to enter this email address, I am not going to enter this manually. Instead, I am going to use a method called mapping, which means I am going to enter data from my previous response. Now in the subscriber email, as I click on this field, I can see this Tele, and when I click on this Tele, I can see all the response that I have received from there. Here I need to enter the email address. So the email address that I have received in the response is latest@pablitudes.com. So I have entered that. Now in the status, I want to keep this as active. I am not going to add that in any groups. So for now, I am going to skip this. Then I am going to enter the name. So following the same process of mapping, I am going to enter the full name. Then I have to enter the last name. Then I have received the response for the company, which is Pabli. So I have entered that. Then I have not received the response for the country, city. I have received the response for the phone number. So I will enter that. Now over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now after entering all these details, I simply have to click on the save and send test request button and then wait for the response. And here I can see that I have received the response, and this response is a positive one. I have received the data ID, and now I am going to open my MailerLite account and check whether the subscriber has been created there or not. So this is my MailerLite account, and on the left hand side where I can see all these options, here I am going to click on the subscribers. And if I scroll down, I can see that I have created this latest@pablitudes.com as my subscriber. The name was latest user, company name was Pably, email address was this, and the phone number was this. So now to summarize, we took Teleforms as a trigger application where we made connection with Pably Connect with the help of this webhook URL. We submitted a form and received the response here in this workflow. Then we moved to the next step where we wanted to create the subscriber. So we took MailerLite as our action application, made connection with Pably Connect, entered all these details with the help of a method called mapping, clicked on the save and send test request button and received the response as the subscriber being created in my MailerLite account. So this is how this automation workflow will run, and here we have successfully created automation between Teleforms and MailerLite with the help of Pably Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pably Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pably.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pably.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.